welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my new videos. Now today I am so excited. I'm doing one of my first remodels on my condo. I'm gonna be painting my bedroom today. I'm gonna take it slow just because, as y'all can see, I look a little rough. You know, it's the work day. I just got off of work, but I definitely wanted to get this done. So today I'm gonna be painting my accent wall. Now I'm standing in the bedroom. I'm gonna be painting the wall behind me. That's gonna be my accent wall. And I'm gonna be painting it like a dark, well, not even dark, but like a gray color. And then the other walls, I'm gonna be painting a lighter gray color. And the reason why I say it's not dark, I'm gonna show you guys the paint color here. It's called Hazy Stratus. So it's gonna look like that. And then the other walls are gonna be like almost white, because I want my bedroom to be very light and full of light and just bright and glam. I want like a nice chandelier in the bedroom with soft notes of blush and pink and white here and there. So I'm gonna be getting started on that today. So you guys are gonna join me on this journey while I paint this wall. Now first things first, I've already patched up the holes. Well, my boyfriend patched up the holes where they had like nails at, like you can kind of see here. We patched it up with, I think it's called putty or something, but he patched that up last night, so the holes are good to go and full and ready to be covered with paint. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to remove the rods just so that I don't accidentally get paint on them or my curtains. So just to avoid getting paint on like the ceiling and the trim and all that sort of stuff, I actually got an edger paintbrush, which is good for like getting the corner because it fits flush like that. So it's not going to, like, you know, paint up the white or anything. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna try that in some areas, and if I'm seeing that I'm starting to get paint on the trim, then I'll go back through and tape it. But I hate taping, so I'm gonna try to do this without taping and see what happens. So now that I have laid the tarp down, I'm gonna get started. Now the paint, I showed you guys the shade, but I didn't go into too much detail. The color is called Hazy Stratus, and it's gonna be that gray color. And this is Valspar, which is supposed to be high quality. I got it in the eggshell, so it has just a teensy bit of shine, but not too much. And it's one with paint and primer in it. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the accent wall, and it actually looks, oh, there we go. I was gonna say it looks a lot darker on the screen. But as you can see, oop, it went dark again. There we go. So as you can see, the edges here, I didn't really care too much about, just because, again, I'm going to repaint this wall a different color. So I don't really care about messing that side up. I'm probably gonna get started on that wall tomorrow. But this is the color that I'm going with. And as you can see, I did get the ceiling a bit, and so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna clean that up, and that's really all I need to do on the wall today. I did a little bit of touch up yesterday and it came out pretty good. So today I'm basically just going to tape off the top of the wall, just so that I don't get any white paint on that. And then I'm gonna paint and touch up the ceiling from where I got some gray paint on it. So now that I've taped off the top of my wall, now I can go ahead and touch up the ceiling. Now the reason why I taped it like this is just so that when I'm painting the ceiling with white paint, I don't get white paint on the actual wall. So this will be like a barrier, just to make sure I don't have any accidents. And I personally recommend that you get this purple Scotch tape. I know a lot of people use the blue painter's tape. However, the soft tape is good when you're doing stuff like this on a freshly painted wall, because what will happen sometimes with the blue paint or any other, the blue tape or any other tape with a strong adhesive, sometimes you could actually rip the paint off the wall that you just painted because it's so fresh. So definitely recommend getting the soft tape in the purple shade. So I just went up and touched up the ceiling, and as you can see, I definitely needed the tape or else I would have gotten the white paint all over my freshly painted wall. So now I'm gonna let this dry for maybe 20 minutes and then I'm going to remove the tape. I find that if you wait until it gets completely dry, sometimes the tape will rip off chunks of the white that I painted. So I'm gonna wait until it's a little dry to rip it off, but not completely dry, so that I can get a clean and fresh removal. And voila, my accent wall is done. I went ahead and put up my curtains because it is good to go. Now my next project will be painting the other walls. Now this is kind of the look that I'm going for. This other wall, it has a bluish grayish hue to it. I'm going to actually paint it a really light gray. I think that it would pair nicely with this dark accent wall. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any more of my awesome home improvement DIY videos. Thanks guys.